Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a Kentucky politician prepares to kick off his campaign for the governor's seat. And volunteer fire departments here in our region remind you to play it safe if you hit the trails on your ATV this summer.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. It is June 1st and it's Wednesday. I'm Dakota Makris. Good morning to you. You know, I think Wednesday is the perfect day for the start of the new month, Brandon, because if it started on Tuesday, I would have had an issue with it because I don't know. Y'all know how I feel about Tuesdays. I just feel like it's a throwaway day. You know, let's just go from Monday to Wednesday.
Fair.
That's just what I feel. But,
it's fair.
Yeah. And it feels great outside right now.
Right now. It's still a bit on the muggy side, but at least the temperatures are low enough where you're not really feeling it right now. Later today, yeah, you're going to feel it pretty good. But we have some relief coming in the way of some rain. US 119, US 23 at Pikeville, all quiet there. Our camera tilted down just a little bit, but we can still see the road there and traffic, so not a whole lot of that this morning. Temperatures 50s and 60s, a lot of 60s, only 150 as of the moment, though. 57 Clintwood, but you see several spots, Wise, Jonesville, Middlesboro, all in the low 60s, so that might change here by 7 o'clock. And you can see we're actually a few degrees cooler this morning in most spots, but 2 degrees warmer in Hazard, 1 degree warmer in Harlan, and then 2 degrees warmer in Ashland. It's exactly where it was this time yesterday in Jonesville, London, Williamsburg, and Middlesboro. 12-hour planner today. One more hot day, starting off meteorological summer on a accurate note. Sunrise 6:14, sunset 8:49. An isolated shower chance can't be ruled out, but I think that stays mainly close to the Kentucky, Virginia, Tennessee borders, and we'll see a hot afternoon ahead as temperatures top out in the upper 80s. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. Well, Agriculture Commissioner Ryan Quarles is kicking off his campaign for governor today. Well, he announced his plans to run for the Republican nomination a few weeks ago. The event is set to begin at 2 o'clock this afternoon at the Scott County Courthouse. Attorney General Daniel Cameron and State Auditor Mike Harmon are also seeking the GOP nomination. Governor Andy Beshear is also running for re-election. More counties are getting new driver's license regional offices. Whitley County is among the next 5 counties getting the services. The offices will be able to issue new driver's license and real IDs, along with other forms of identification. The new offices will open June 13th. Volunteer fire department officials are reminding you to play it safe when you hit the trails on an ATV. Tim H. Mills with the Bell County Volunteer Fire Department says, well, they responded to 3 ATV crashes during Memorial Day weekend. He says wearing a helmet is the key to staying safe.
At least the one thing that you should always do, there is no way to protect your head when you hit the ground or a rock or a tree.
Officials say you should not ride alone, so that way in case one of you gets hurt, the other can call for help. Students dropping out of school is a problem across the nation, but school officials in Floyd County have a plan to try to inspire their young kids. This is the second year that senior walks have been held, where the graduating seniors go back to elementary schools to parade through the halls. As Emily Bennett reports, school leaders see young students looking up to seniors as role models.
Make sure that we have all students out in the hallway ready for this parade.
It's a full circle moment.
It felt very congratulating to see how our hard work has really paid off and how they had to look forward to.
Prestonsburg High School graduating seniors coming to Prestonsburg Elementary in their caps and gowns.
It was really good. It was really fun.
The hallways full of cheering students, waiting on the seniors to walk by. The seniors walked hand in hand with the kindergartner, hoping to make them dream of one day walking across the stage as a senior.
They looked up at him in astonishment. They could not be more excited. And they look at him like, this is going to be me.
School leaders like Prestonsburg Elementary Principal Melissa Turner says the goal of these senior walks is to inspire students to stay in school.
It gives them something to reach for. It gives them something to set goals. And hopefully someday they see themselves as that senior and look forward to graduation.
Getting a glimpse at what they can accomplish.
It makes me excited to get to keep going through and learn different stuff so you can be a lot of things when you get older, and that's really cool to be able to do that.
Does it make you want to be them one day?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You guys going to stay in school?
Yes.
Yes. And for the seniors,
it was a very moving feeling to feel, fill our shoes with the next generation.
It's taking their journey back to the beginning.
I didn't realize how much that I kind of missed her. She was my very first teacher here at Prestonsburg.
Emily Bennett, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, the statewide graduation rate is 91% in Floyd County. That number is 97%. A country music superstar with roots in West Virginia is coming home to support an education event close to his heart. Brad Paisley will appear at the Greenbrier to help with Game Changer. It's a student-powered prevention program focusing on opioid and substance misuse. Governor Jim Justice announced Game Changers will launch in 12 schools as pilot programs in the fall. The long-term goal is to bring it to every school by 2027.
Educate all these kids in all the schools for long-term and teach them about the horrors of opioid and substance misuse. Not just the obvious, we know the obvious, but to teach them healthy living, why it's better to live healthy, what opioids does to their body.
Well, this is a cutting-edge, evidence-based program, the first of its kind in the country. It's the result of a collaborative agreement between Game Changer and the world-renowned Hazelton Betty Ford Foundation. Brad Paisley is set to speak on its behalf this evening at 7. Back here in the Commonwealth, Tuesday was the 50th anniversary of Senior Citizens Day at WSGS Radio. Listeners got the opportunity to call the radio station and donate to the Senior Citizens Center once a year. Well, this year's Senior Citizens Day raised nearly $20,000. Well, if you find yourself in the McDowell area, grab your mug because the Bean Shack is now open for business. The coffee shop celebrated its grand opening yesterday, inviting the Floyd County community in for a taste of something new. The space is a labor of love for owners David Fryman and Amanda Gibson, who say the Love Shack inspired caffeine shop is all about bringing people into a welcoming environment.
It sticks out to everybody that comes in. Everybody compliments on how well it looks, and it's something that we put a lot of time and sweat and energy and effort into.
Well, the shop is open Tuesday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Well, just ahead this morning, a franchise from a galaxy far, far away depends on one of its newest actresses from some online hate. Stay with us. That's on the way.
Rain chances are on the way back as early as late tonight, and that will knock our temperatures down a few degrees. Our latest forecast in about 3 minutes.